Hexcells, the mind-based puzzling game with puzzles of hexagonal fuckery. I can't say much more. So you correctly mark all orange cells, blue or black, to solve a puzzle. A number in a cell tells you how many adjacent cells there are. So this says there are 6 adjacent cells to it that are blue. This says there's 0. Left click to show that they're black. And right click to show that they're blue. And we use these numbers inside of here to solve the whole puzzle. Showing 0 mines connected, 0 mines connected, 1 mine connected, only one space touching. Must be a mine. Onward to the next one. Alright, this next one is not that tricky. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, there's only 2 cells connected. Only 2 cells connected, only 2 cells connected. 2 cells already connected to this one. So that must be one. And only 2 cells connected. 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 1 cell connected. 5 are already connected to this one, so that can't be a cell. And only 3 cells connected. Bam, boom, bop. On to the next level. Alright. 1 cell connected here, saying that this one is overworked, so this cannot be a mine. And this must be a mine. No cells touching. And only 1 cell touching any of these. 2 cells touching. Only 1 can be touching here. 2 cells touching. Only 2 cells can be touching here. 0 cells touching. 0 cells touching. 0 cells touching. 1 cell touching. 2 cells touching. 1 cell touching. Only 1 cell can be touching. Only 2 cells can be touching. And only 2 cells can be touching. You also get 1 mistake before it tells you that you lost, which is good to know for everybody. Alright, our first actually somewhat hard level. Alright, all puzzles can be solved without guessing. I'm going to be going back on a lot of these puzzles because I'm really shitty at this. So, all 4 of these must be mines because it's only 4 touching. 1 touching here, that can't be a mine. 0 touching. 1 touching. 1 is already touching, that would be overworked. 0 touching. 1 touching. 1 cell is already touching. 2 cells are touching. 2 cells are touching. Alright. 2 cells touching here. Only 1 touching here. 0 cells can be touching. 2 cells touching. That would be overworked. 1 cell touching here. And that 2 would be overworked if there's a mine there. 1 cell is already touching. These 2 must both be mines because only 2 cells are touching each of those is 2. And there's only 2 cells remaining. So both must be mines because there's also the remaining thing there that's telling us that. Really neat stuff, really neat stuff. Alright, 3 are touching this, meaning that all 3 of those are mines. Only 4 are touching this, meaning that all 4 of these are mines. And these 3 cannot be mines because this 2 would be overworked with the other 2 mines. 1 cell is touching here. 2 other cells are touching because that completes the 3. That completes the 3. And 1 of these 3 is touching a mine. This one can only be touching 1 mine. This one can only be touching 1 mine. This 2 can only be touching 2 mines. 2 can only be touching 2 mines. 3 touching there. 1 would be overworked if any more. That one is touching one mine. This one can only be touching one mine. This cell must be touching 2 blue cells. One of these 2 is a mine. One of these 3 is a mine. This one must be mine. Okay. All 4 of these have to be mines. None of those can be mines, or else 2 would be overworked. Only 1 cell can be touching, only 1 cell can be touching. One more cell here. 2 cells are already touching there. 2 cells are already touching there. 1 mine here. 3 cells are already touching, and the 2 remaining. Boom. 5 out of 6 of these are complete. Alright, let's see this last one. 2 cells touching here. Only 1 cell can be touching. 1 cell. Yeah, he's touching that, so that has to be a mine. You know, what we've already learned. 2 cells touching. Only 1 of these can be a mine. Let's see. 0 can be touching this one. This one would be overworked if this was a mine, so it can't be a mine. This 2 must have 2 touching. This 2 would be overworked if this was a mine. This one would be overworked if this was a mine. Alright. This one is only touching 1 mine. This one would be overworked if either of these were mines, and neither of them can be mines. This one would be overworked if this was a mine. This must be a mine. This one would be overworked if either of these were mines. This one is mine. This one can't be a mine. Where was I? Alright. This one must be a mine. This one can't be a mine. This one must be a mine. This one must be a mine. And this one can't be a mine. Alright. This is touching 2. This is touching 1 already. This is touching 1 already. This must be touching 0. This is touching 1 already. I mean, that must be 1 because it's only touching 1. This is touching 1 already. 2, 2. That's touching 2 already. That's touching 1 already. This must be 1. This can't be 1. This can't be 1. 2, 3, and the final mine. Alright, that was World 1 complete. Next one, we're going to do World 2, which I'm pretty sure introduces a new mechanic, though I can't remember. I have actually played some of this game before, but I don't remember most of it, so this is pretty new to me. Alright, thank you all for watching this video. Have a good evening, good afternoon, good morning, or good night.